take it away, feeling too good to me, chilling all day.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and welcome back if you are returning. What's up, fam? So my name is Lachelle Nicole, and I make YouTube videos. That's crazy, right? Because I am 30 days in to making YouTube videos and learning so much. So on my channel for right now, because I really don't like to keep myself boxed in, we talk about life. I vlog, I talk about my life right now as I'm going through a separation and what this new season looks like. We do talk times with Lay. We just do a whole lot over here. So if you're interested in joining the fam, you want to learn more, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's go in. In this video, we are going to go over some quick lessons I've learned within my first 30 days of filming YouTube and getting at, guess what? 161 subscribers. Like, that is crazy. Like, it's crazy. I am so thankful for the first 50 subscribers and not 100 subscribers, not 161 subscribers in 30 days. Y'all, my heart just smiles. Thank you so much. Okay, so I can get corny, but we love it over here. So let's get into it. The first 30 days of YouTube, what I've learned so far. Number one is continue to focus on the why of you doing YouTube. I started my YouTube literally because I wanted to do an online diary of this new season of life that I'm in. I knew that I like creative outlets. I knew I was looking for a creative outlet. I didn't quite know YouTube was going to be it until God told me to do a YouTube for this year of me transitioning to this new season. So I knew from the door I wanted to vlog. I knew it. I wanted to vlog and I wanted to talk, mainly because those are the two things I watch on YouTube. I watch vloggers, I watch day in my lives, I watch week in my lives, I watch hauls, and I watch all that stuff. So I knew that if I was going to do something, it was going to really kind of replicate what I like to watch, what I like to consume on YouTube. And so I knew that was going to be the case. I also knew that I wanted to do something that I can look back on this time in next year, this time in 2025, and say, wow, I see how much I grew, especially in the season that I am right now. So it's very personal for me. But really try to find the why of what you're doing. Are you going to be an educational channel? Are you going to be a channel that vlogs? Are you going to be a beauty channel? Whatever it is that you're going to do, you want to continuously focus on and stay on that particular thing until you start to grow. It always brings me back to my why all the time. The second thing that I want to do and tell you to do, I have notes here, is focus on the content and not the numbers. I had to really understand numbers matter, but for me, this is my personal take on it. You may look at something different, especially if you're someone that loves data and looks deeply into analytics and things like that. Yes, for me, those matters. But for when I tie it back to my why, and I also look at how it would drive me crazy, I'm just going to focus on the content. I know if I set a goal, I'm not setting a goal that I can't control and say, okay, Lachelle, by the end of March, you should have 300 subscribers. No, I'm going to tell myself by the end of this quarter, you should have this many videos set. And so that's how I guess that's the method that I'm doing it. I'm going to look at by the end of, let's say, June, I would like to have at least 30 new videos on my channel, for example. And I feel like if I can focus on the content, I can understand how to really make the content work. You know, how do I edit better? Because I'm looking at the content more. How do I get better sound? How do I get better setup, better lighting, all of that good stuff that brings people into channels because it brings you into a channel when you watch YouTube. That's what I want to focus on. So focus on the content and continue to focus on your why. The other thing that I want to say, the third thing rather, is that creativity thrives in spaces. I am learning that 30 days in. For me, I'm someone that thrives in creativity, but the space around me also allows my creativity to build more, thrive more, push out more. And so trying to find a creative space for me has been somewhat challenging because I have to try to find it in a house that doesn't have great lighting. I keep changing setups and doing things, but that's okay because when you're new, it's in your first 30 days. That's what we should be doing, right? What works for me? What doesn't? What space works? What setup works? Do I need to add more lighting? Do I need to make sure where I'm at, this is the only room in my house that I can open the window and get direct sunlight? So does that work for me? What works here? Is this too much stuff? Is it not enough stuff? What's my background looking like? You know, building your creative space will definitely help you if you're doing a talk video like this. And so find a space that's creative for you. It may mean that you may need to go somewhere else, go outside, go to a studio, find a co-working space. There are lots of spaces probably now that has YouTube spaces available. For me, I'm going to continuously say, okay, what do I like? What makes me thrive? What makes me feel good when I'm in this creative space, and try to figure it out. So you may see different setups for me as we continue to go on this journey. So find a creative space. And so let's go over those real fast. Continuously focus on the why of why you're doing YouTube. Number 2, focus on the content and not the numbers. This is me personally. You may be someone different, but to me, if you focus on the content, you're going to be able to understand how to make the content work better, how to make it work better for your supporters and your followers. And 3, find creative spaces that allow you to thrive. Find creative spaces that allow you to thrive. Okay. Now let's move on to the tools that I am using and whether or not they're working for me or not. So I record right now on my iPhone. Point blank period. I take my iPhone. The iPhone has a great camera, and that's what I'm recording on. Even as we speak right now, I have not went through and made that purchase of that $800 camera yet, because I kind of want to learn a little bit more before I go into making that big purchase. The one thing I do know is that I like YouTube. And the one thing I do know is I'm going to continuously do it. So a camera will be coming in the near future. I just want to figure out a couple more things now. Which camera is going to work best? Which one works best for what I do? I want to do a lot of research on that. And then when I have my camera, we're going to come back and talk about that. But I use my iPhone. The other thing that I use that I feel like works out, I think it's around here somewhere, is this tripod. This is, I will link it below. It's called EUCOS. UCOS. This bad boy has been so great. You see how I can put it in my hand. You see how much I just minimized it to being able to bring it this high. It does 3 full prongs like this. It has a, which one is it? It has a remote, so when you put your phone or your camera in there, you can just click it. It will turn it off and on. It's good for being able to do content. You see how I can move it like this, so your phone or your camera can face that way. You can move it up. There's so many different things it can do. I'm trying to see how this goes up and down in order to make it tight or not. You can move this, and this changes. It's just so much. This actually can go, and I don't know if I always think figuring out how to do it, but you see how it goes like this, and then you just turn it this way, and now you can film short form content because your phone needs to be this way for it. It's a really great tripod. Highly recommend. The other tripod that I have, which y'all, I'm still trying to figure it out, is this Insta360 Flow. I started using this. And don't get me wrong, I really like it. I just hate this part that you have to hook onto your phone. So you have to hook this onto your phone, but it has to be on the exact right place, because if not, it will just disconnect and flop and just, no. If you get it on the exact right place, this is fire for content, because when you turn it in, this thing moves with you. So if your phone's here, for example, and I am doing a B-roll, or I'm talking and I'm moving like this, it picks you up and it picks up your face and it moves with you. It's also good when you are filming content and I'm going like this, I'm trying to get some B-roll and I'm doing things like this. Excellent for that. I just have to know how to use it. I'm pretty sure it's user error more than anything. So we have that. And so that was the Insta360 Flow. I'm going to link everything down below so you guys can check it out. And I'll also link the YouTube video of the creator that really kind of gave the recommendations for these products, and I went and bought them. The other thing I've been trying to figure out how to use, I have not done it yet. As you can see, they're not on me, are these Comica mics. I know as I do more sit down videos, having a good audio and having good mics are going to really elevate the video and elevate the content. I got these. I just haven't used them yet because, y'all, I am not tech friendly with stuff like this. I can do some things, but stuff like this, so I'm learning how to use them, watching a lot of YouTube videos. They seem fairly easy. They're new, but they come in this charging case. It's not charged. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says 00, but these are the two mics that you kind of will just clip on. I'll just show you guys real fast. You take it out, you clip it on, and it picks up, and then you take this part in the back, which is kind of like, it has a little USB port, plug it into your phone, and your phone will automatically pick it up as a microphone, and hence, now you have good audio. So I'm gonna try these out. And then a ring light, which my phone's attached to right now. So I can't show you, but I will link it below because lighting matters. The one thing that frustrates me the most about this space I am in, especially my house, is that we don't get a lot of great natural light. We don't have a lot of big windows and all that great stuff. And so I have to kind of create light, and this ring light is really helping me do that. So ring lights. I'm trying to think. Yeah. So those are it, guys. The tools that I've been using so far. iPhone, Comica speakers we're going to start using, 2 tripods, the InstaFlow and the, I always butcher this name, so Yukos. And yeah, those are the tools so far. 30 days in, we're learning. Now let's move to editing. Y'all, editing is a beast in itself. I can see how people either love it or they hate it. For me, I use Final Cut Pro to do all my editing. If you have a MacBook, Apple phone, anything like that, if you are a Apple user, there is a free trial version of Final Cut Pro that you can use for 3 months. So for me, to be honest, I literally just said, okay, if I get to use this free for 3 months and I already have an iPhone that has a great camera, why not just film YouTube videos and try it out for 3 months and see if I like it? And so far, Final Cut Pro has been cool. You know, I used to do things, if you understand a little bit of iMovie, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but it's also not that hard. But there are plenty of YouTube tutorials on how to use Final Cut Pro. I'm literally at the basics of it, and it's been working for me so far. So Final Cut Pro, get the 3-month free trial and just try it out. See what you like. See what sort of editing style you like. I really want to get into one that's very more aesthetically pleasing. I love watching the YouTube girlies that really do a lot of cute, good B-roll with the good music and all that stuff. And so I am setting a goal for myself to learn how to do it and how to edit in a way that really makes my videos pop in my style that represents me a little more. But like I said, there's plenty of videos on how to edit through Final Cut Pro. Other people use CapCut. I don't know how to use that yet. I'm still learning how to even manage editing on TikTok. So Final Cut Pro is where it's at for me. And it takes time. I'm going to tell you, editing takes time. I will probably say there are, I think, about 3 or 4 a week in my life so far on my YouTube channel. And it's probably 2.5 hours of content that I condense down to about 40-50 minutes, which are long videos. I'm trying to learn how to get it down to 30 minutes. I like long form content, so 50 minutes for me, I'll sit and watch it if it's good content. But if I can get my videos down to between 30 and 45 minutes at max, I'm gonna be happy. But editing takes time, and I know that the better I get at editing, the better I'm going to get at being able to condense my videos and make them just pop and be very aesthetically pleasing. But be patient with editing. Take some time. Just put, you can go into Final Cut Pro and just play around. Make some videos, play around with them. I think I told my nephew that we're just going to record him doing anything. I don't care if he's skateboarding, whatever he is, and teach him how to do it just by just trying it out. And that's what you're going to have to do. And I would probably say one of the YouTube channels that kind of helped me understand Final Cut Pro a lot is called Stupid Raisins. It's a funny name, but that's what it's called. And it really kind of helped me. So I'll link them below because they helped me as well. And anything else that I use for editing? Oh, Epidemic Sounds is what I use for music. I think it's like $7 a month. There's also a free version, but that's where you can go and get music that is copyright free so you can use them in your videos. So those are 2 things I'm using right now for editing. And the final thing I wanted to talk about is yourself. yourself when it comes to this. My first 30 days of YouTube, these are the top 3 lessons I learned. Do it afraid, period. I was so nervous to get on camera, to get on here and start speaking, even though in this video, it's one of my first kind of tutorial sit down videos, talking through videos, but do it afraid. Who cares who's behind the camera? No, you don't have to see the people. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be your authentic self. And if you're afraid, do it anyway, because guess what? The more you do it, the less afraid you will be. I can now take this camera anywhere. I will be anywhere and I pull it out, because to me, everything is content. So I am walking, I'm pulling it out. I'm going, I think I have an appointment where I was talking about in the waiting room of a mammogram, like just do it afraid. Don't be afraid. Who cares what people think about you? You're doing this because of your why. Remember your why. You're doing it because of that. So do it afraid, y'all. Do it not perfect. I keep telling you guys how much I want to have a more creative space and more lighting, but it's not going to stop me from doing this video. I'm going to do it not perfect, because everything doesn't have to be perfect. And this is huge for me, because let's get personal real fast. I am someone that is somewhat of a perfectionist, and I talk to my therapist about it. And I would be someone that would hold up doing this because it's not perfect, and I don't have the aesthetically pleasing wall, and I don't have all this that the other YouTubers have. And no, do it not perfect, because guess what? Eventually you will get to that point where you are going to have the videos that you love, and you are going to have it in the way that you like it. But do it anyway. It goes back to doing it afraid. Who cares? As long as you feel comfortable with it, you do it and you learn, and we're growing. This is only 30 days in. And if you are new to it and you haven't done a video yet, still do it. Don't worry about it having to be absolutely perfect, because nothing is absolutely perfect. We'll always find something. So I'm going to just keep doing it until, guess what? Next year, you guys might be looking at it and being like, oh, look what she has now. She's in her studio. She's doing this, or she has more lighting, or she's here. Listen, we're going to do it whether it's perfect or not, because we're going to do it afraid, and we're going to keep focusing on our why for doing it in the first place. And the last thing is to keep going. 30 days in, I think I don't know how many videos. I'll put it up here. I have been consistently, I made myself a promise in January to consistently film for 30 days, not post. So it's not like a, what's it called when they do it during Christmas season where it's, back to back videos. I'm not posting every day for 30 days, but I made a promise to myself and a goal to film for 30 days. So I have a huge repository of content that I have to get out that I can be able to post at least once a week for probably the next month. And this is why I'm saying, keep going, keep going. Take this camera with you. You already have your phone with you if you're going to use your phone. If you have a camera, take it with you everywhere. You never know what can become good content. So I just said I'm going to keep filming. I'm going to film a week in my lives. I'm going to film the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to film the fun times and the not so fun times. I'm going to make a list of content that I wanted to do, such as this video. And we're going to keep going. Consistency matters. Discipline matters. That's the one thing that I keep hearing over and over again when I'm doing research on people that were able to grow their channels organically. Consistency and discipline. And so that's my goal, is for the next 30 days, you guys are going to see more and more videos. If I have 8 videos right now, in the next 30 days when we check in again, it's going to be 16 videos. And in that 90 days, it's going to be 30 something videos, and so on and so on and so on. And so that's the goal. This is my first 30-day check-in. So I do plan on doing this again in 60 days. So if we are in I think we are March 1st, around that time, March 1st or March 2nd, guess what? We're going to check in again in these next, what I would say, March 1st, April 1st, it'll be 60 days of YouTube. So we will be doing that. And then we'll do it when it's 90 days of YouTube, because I feel like it is, at least for me, I like being able to be held accountable. And so you guys hold me accountable. But I also like to see growth. Now, if this is going to be an online diary, it's going to show me my growth. It's going to show me my content. I'm hoping that from this video to the next 30 days, you may see a completely different way that I edit, because I'm going to learn more things, and we're just going to grow together. So let me know if you have any tips for me, if this is your first 30 days, your first week, your first year, whatever it is. Leave me some tips in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Anything that I missed out on, any cool tools that you have that maybe I can use, please put them in the comments, guys. And if you have gotten this far, like, comment, subscribe. Let's grow together. Let me know if you are starting a new YouTube channel so that we can go in and support you as well. Join the fam, guys. It's all love over here. And thank you so much for watching. I'm trying to find my... Let's see if it works. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the fam, and I will see you guys again in 30 days. Or if you watch a vlog. See you soon. Bye.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be.